Hello everyone, my name is Tiffany and this is my channel, Who's Your Handmade. Thank you so much for stopping by today. In today's video, it's another episode of Friday Sews and the last of Festive Friday Sews. If that sounds interesting to you, stick around. If you are new to my channel, welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by today. I hope that you will consider subscribing before you leave. I would love to get to know you better and welcome you into the sewing community. Thank you so much to each one of my friends who are tuning in again today. Thank you for taking time out of this busy, hectic, crazy Christmas season to spend a little bit of your Friday with me. It means so very much to me. Do give this video a thumbs up. YouTube loves when your videos get those thumbs up. And leave a comment down below. Let me know what you're working on this weekend. In Tuesday's video, I talked about panic Christmas sewing. Are you experiencing any of that right now? Let me know down below in the comment section. I would love to know what's going on in your life right now, and I would love to chat with you. As always, thank you so much to Jen for starting Friday Sews. And thank you so much to Rachael from the French Seams who created Festive Friday Sews in collaboration with Jen's Friday Sews. I've been jumping on board with those every Friday through the month of December here before Christmas because I'm not taking part in a traditional Vlogmas per se. But I did have one episode of Vlogmas that I shared not this last Tuesday, but the Tuesday before. That was in collaboration with Sam from Sequin Girly Creates and Agatha from In Agatha's Cottage. They put together a really fun Advent sewing vlogging tour. It was really fun to take part of that. Mine was day 12, and within my day I had a secret giveaway. So I snuck it in really quick at the end. You had to watch the whole video to even catch anything about it. Actually, it was like in the last few minutes of the video that I mentioned my giveaway. So a lot of you caught it. Thank you for your support of that video, you guys. I know there are so many videos out there right now, so many Vlogmas videos that are catching your eye. So I really appreciate you guys watching mine and entering in my giveaway. So what am I giving away? I'm giving away a $25 Ellie & Mac gift card. This was open worldwide. I will send you the information via email to the winner. I love Ellie & Mac. If you guys have watched my channel at all, you know that I absolutely adore all Ellie & Mac patterns. I love making them. I love creating them. And I wanted to share some Ellie & Mac with you. So let's get into the winner. This is so much fun. This is what I love about Christmas, the giving part. I'm a giver. I love to give gifts. So let's see who is getting this $25 Ellie & Mac gift card. I've got your names on little pieces of paper here in my tin. I'm old school. This is how I do it. I write down your names as you comment and as I answer, and then I put your name in the hat, so to speak. Say a little blessing over you, say a little prayer, good wishes for your life, and enter you into the giveaway. So let's draw the winner. Here we go, you guys. Stir them up real good. Let's see here. I have one. Who's it gonna be? Antonia Burlingame. I'm sorry, Antonia, my handwriting's not very great. I will write her name right here. Antonia, it has been so wonderful to get to know you, and I am so excited that you won the $25 gift card. Now, Antonia, please send me an email. You can send me an email or a private message on Instagram with your email address, and I will get your gift card to you, and you can have some fun shopping on Ellie & Mac. And again, thank you so much to everyone who watched that video and entered into that giveaway. I love doing giveaways. I do them every so often, so if you didn't win, subscribe and stick around, and we will have more giveaways in the future. Okay, moving on to my sewing this week. So I have been a busy little bee in my sewing room this week. Despite having a lot of Christmas things going on in my life, we hosted a Christmas party for my my family here at our house this weekend, our first Christmas party. So that was a lot of fun. My mother and father stayed the night, our first guests in our new home. And Mom and I did a little sewing on Sunday. We sewed. So let me share with you what I made. I made a whole stack of pillowcases, you guys. There are so many here. I made 7 in all. Let me share them with you. Now this is the envelope style pillowcase. I found a pretty good tutorial online. I will link it down below. The steps for this tutorial I liked. I did follow along with her steps. Very simple, easy to do. The tricky part is the measurements of your pillow. So let me show you Josh's. I made 3 for Josh. So I've made him 2 of the Snoopy. Here is the Snoopy. You have the envelope back here. There is your flap. That's where you would insert your pillowcase. So I have 1, 2, 3 for Josh. So for Josh's pillows, I made one using the measurements that she gives in her video, and she is measuring her own pillow. So I just went with her measurements to start off with, and I made up a test pillowcase, went and tried it on his pillow, and it was way too small. So I upped my measurements a little bit, and that's how I got these 3. They fit his pillows really well. But when I went to sew up the pillowcases for the nephews, I needed to change my measurements once again. So these are the pillowcases that I made for my nephews. I've got a basketball one. I've got 2 with the animals. The skunk is so cute. And on this one, I ran out of fabric actually and had to back it with some flannel from my stash. That's a Platitudes flannel. Worked out really well. But like I said, I needed to tweak the measurements. So for these pillows, I'm using a standard pillowcase. This is a brand new pillowcase from Walmart. And I wanted to add a pillow with their new pillowcase, and Josh's sizing did not fit. So the sizing for Josh's pillows was not the same that I've used for this one. So I have wrote down these measurements for a standard size pillow. A standard pillow is like 20 by 28, I believe. So I've made that pillowcase just slightly smaller so that it can be kind of snug. And I love that. Actually, did I show you the back? Let me show you the back. You can't even tell really because this is so busy, but there's your flap. There we go. I really like this pattern now that I have my measurements like I want them. So I'm going to pop those measurements down below in the description box underneath the link to the tutorial that I used, because honestly finding the measurements for this project is the hardest part. And like I said, the measurements that I'm going to list down below are for a standard pillow, a 20 by 28 standard pillow. This pillowcase should fit it. So I'll definitely link that down below if you need a little cheat sheet for any pillowcases that you might be making in the future. So those pillowcase projects over the weekend were really fun. They were a great palette cleanser in between all the crazy garment sewing that I'm doing. So let me show you a garment that I finished here just yesterday. Actually, I'm now on my Christmas break from work. I'm actually filming this video a little bit early. It's only Wednesday right now, but we have a lot of family gatherings going on this weekend, so I wanted to get my Friday sews filmed. So yesterday I was able to come up to the sewing room in the afternoon. I was off work and I whipped up this really cute dress for Addie. This is the Sweetie Pie dress from Ellie and Mac. Love this pattern. It's almost a tradition, you guys, that I make her this dress pattern for Christmas. I think I've made her, I think this might be her 3rd Christmas in a row that I have made her the Sweetie Pie dress for Christmas Day. This is her Christmas Day dress. This is some interlock pop knit from Joann's. That's what the Christmas trees are. This is that scrap fabric that just keeps on giving, you guys. Peppa Pig's costume was out of this. Our Christmas jammies use some of this fabric, so it's like the fabric that just keeps giving, which is good. It matches the bright red, kind of pinkish red color in the dress. So I really love it, except for the neckline on this dress. I feel is a little bit low. So I did size up in Addie's dress this year. This is a size 3T at the bodice, and then at the hem here, I extended it down to the 4T length to give her some more length. And I don't know if maybe the bodice is still a little bit big on her, but the neckline is definitely dropping low on her chest. And I don't really care for it. My husband says it's no big deal and nobody will really notice it, but I notice it. So my dear friend Agatha, in talking and chatting with her here today, she suggested that I put a little panel in there. Now just on the hanger, showing it to you guys, it looks normal. It does not look that low. But on my little girl, it does drop pretty low on her chest. So I think I'm gonna try the modesty panel. I'm gonna try, I don't know if I'm gonna use this fabric or maybe something else in my stash, just to hand sew that little piece in there at the neckline. It'll give me a little bit more peace of mind perhaps, and maybe finish out the dress for me. I just feel like it's not quite right. You ever have a project like that and it might seem right to everybody else, nobody else might notice it, but there's just something something that's not quite right. But otherwise, I love this pattern. Very easy, very quick. I sewed it up in less than one nap time. I already had it cut out, traced and cut out, but the sewing is so easy on this one. Really, really fun. I do highly suggest this Sweetie Pie dress. Just watch out for the neckline and maybe take some measurements and see how you want your neckline to lay. The neckband went in really well, so I don't think it was like a sewing construction issue. I think it's a drafting problem for me. So I'm gonna have to work on this one a little bit more, but I do love it. It's super cute, and I'm excited for Addie to wear it on Christmas Day. Also in the works is Addie's Christmas Eve dress. So Christmas Eve is on a Sunday this year and we will be going to services. So I wanted to make her a more fancy Christmas dress, and this one is for sure fancy. This is the Little Lizard King Lund dress, L-U-N-D, Lund, and I've had a really fun time sewing this one up. The bodice is completely done here except for buttonholes and buttons on the back, so I just have it pinned in place. It does have a lined bodice, so I've lined it with that satin-ish fabric. I don't know if it's actually satin, you guys. I just got it from Hobby Lobby, but it does really lend itself to a luxurious lining. I have my sleeves in and hemmed, and I have my ribbon sash on the sides. I really kind of wanted the ribbon to go across the front to kind of break up the pattern a little bit, but this pattern didn't have you do that, and I didn't catch it in time to do it myself. So it is what it is. It'll be a cute tie at the back. I have to do the skirt yet, and I kind of want to make that poofy with some tulle. So hopefully I can get that finished this evening here on Wednesday night, and all of her sewing will be done except for that doll panel. I showed it last week. I have a panel that makes 2 dolls and a unicorn. I don't know if I can get that one done or not, you guys, but if I get these done in time, I might attempt it. And that is the sewing that's going on in my sewing room. Let's get to the Christmas cards. I have so many beautiful Christmas cards on my tree. Thank you so much to everyone who has sent me a card. It really has been the highlight of my season. It's been so much fun exchanging Christmas cards with you. If you have not sent one yet and you want to, I'll pop my P.O. box right here. I would love to exchange a Christmas card with you, even if it's past Christmas, that's okay. I would love to get a card from you. So let's see what I got in the mail this week. This first one is from my dear friend Angie, and this one is so beautiful. It looks like a handmade card to me. So Angie, let me know if you made this card. It's beautiful. Look at the cute little snowman. Thank you so much, Angie, for sending this, and thank you for the sweet note inside. This beautiful card is from Brenda. Look at that darling little angel cherub there. She said in her sweet note that reminded her of my little girl, Addie, and that just touched my heart so much. Thank you so much, Brenda. I'm gonna cherish this card for sure. This beautiful card is from Linda from New Jersey. Thank you so much, Linda, for sending such a beautiful card. Love that snowman. I love his scarf. I need one of those. Thank you so much for taking the time to send a card, Linda. This beautiful card is from Deb, from Deb's Way. Deb has a YouTube channel of her own. She's an amazing sewist, and I have so enjoyed getting to know Deb through our YouTube channels. Thank you so much, Deb, for taking the time to send me a card. This beautiful card is from Ray from North Carolina. Look at those gorgeous ornaments. Thank you so much, Ray, for such a beautiful card and for such a sweet note inside. And then this beautiful card is from Peggy from Wisconsin. Thank you so much, Peggy. Look at those colors, black and gold. That is just gorgeous. Thank you so much, Peggy, for taking the time to send me a card. Look at this beautiful card all the way from Australia. Katrina from Create Something Pretty kindly sent me this artwork. It really is artwork. Look how gorgeous that is. Katrina has her own channel here on YouTube. I will link it down below. She's an amazing sewist, and this card is just absolutely gorgeous. Not only did she give me artwork from Australia, native to Australia, she also remembered Addie, and she sent Addie these darling vinyl stickers. Thank you so much, Katrina, for thinking of Addie. That just made her day. She absolutely loves these. Thank you so much for taking the time to send these all the way from Australia. And then last but certainly not least, my dear friend Nancy from Fort Wayne absolutely spoiled me and Addie. She sent me 3 separate packages. She was so sweet. The first one was a very sweet card. Thank you so much, Nancy, for such a sweet note on the inside. And then she spoiled me with a pattern. Look at this darling pattern. This is a super cute Simplicity nightwear pattern. This is Simplicity 9968. So darling. I'm gonna have to choose something out of here to make Addie. These are just so cute. I love that nightgown, and I love the PJ set. Wouldn't she look so cute in those? Thank you so much, Nancy. That was so sweet of you to send that. And she sent a sweet little note. And she included Addie as well. The sweet card to Addie and the sweet, sweet gift for Addie to take shopping. Thank you so much, Nancy. That was so kind of you. It really made her day to open up a card all of her own. That was so sweet of you. Again, thank you so much to each one of you who have sent me a card. They have brought my sewing room so much joy. I cannot thank you enough. And before I say goodbye and Merry Christmas, I do want to share the end of my Advent with you. I've been sharing the Christmas story from the book of Luke, chapter 2, and I would love to end that here with you on our last hashtag Festive Friday Sews. Beginning with verse 16, and they came with haste and found Mary and Joseph and the babe lying in a manger. And when they had seen it, they made known abroad the saying which was told unto them concerning this child. And all they that heard it wondered at those things which were told to them by the shepherds. But Mary kept all of these things and pondered them in her heart. And the shepherds returned, glorifying and praising God for all the things that they had heard and seen as it was told unto them. Thank you so much for allowing me to share the real reason for the season with you. The birth of our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, is what it's all about. I've so enjoyed sharing the Christmas story with you guys. I'm going to end this last hashtag Festive Friday Sews video with a little mini Christmas tour of my new home. I thought you guys might like a little closer look at my Christmas decorations. I so appreciate each and every one of you, and I hope that you all have a very Merry Christmas. We'll see you in the next video. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.